Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
The Graves to come through here as the final pick right now. Viego jungle, Jarvan support, and the Graves top lane will be the setup here for KT.
Really pick this one up, and you're late to the party. And it looks like KT do want to fight this, though. The stopwatch available there for Life, kind of baiting his team into this one. He's just going to flash away. As KT, you do not need to take this fight, but it feels like they want to, as in goes Rascal. Big knock up over the wall, as that is just going to give W5D5 a chance to win this one. They take out the Viego before he can get the resets. As a double kill will go into the hands of Canyon, but at the same time, KT pick up 2 kills of their own.
Still think this is
they're really getting everything right now. They have Cuz, who's really far ahead. The mid lane went really well for Arya. And they're getting every objective. They got the Rift Herald. They have both of these early. And look at that.
Only a 1,200 lead as Rascal just walking forward, no vision.
He's just like going for an afternoon walk. Like, what is that?
Bit of a jaunt, will you just walk right into the river there? Over because they wanted to put more of their focus on getting this Infernal Soul point set up. And so it's not the end of the world, but all this extra gold, all this extra money to W5D5. You missed your window to have the lead you needed.
KT still have an opportunity to take this one. You can see that Rascal is very far on the opposite side, not around his team, though. He doesn't have Ghost either. He's finally going to jump in. Life gets that big engage with the Zhonya's. Pulled back with the Fate's Call. They get insane amounts of value out of all of those knockups, and DK, they're kind of scrambling now.
Arya, he needs another one of those big distortions.
Oh, that's a big smite that comes in from Canyon, as now Bertle, he's trying to lay in the needles, but it's not really working out. And Arya, he's looking for more. He might just be able to take out more than one. Not going to land that chain, though, as Bertle just barely going to go down. Life able to take him out with that flag. As the slow goes down onto W5D5, he's looking for that big ren set. Not quite going to happen. As KT, they lose the Drake, but this is a pretty big swing in their favor.
Now, W5D5 lost a lot in this in terms of gold going over to KT, but they do slow the game down by, as you say, denying the soul point. Because now as W5D5, if the next fight looks poor, if the setup is too good for KT.
2,500 gold down as W5D5 shows, or rather not W5D5, Bertle shows in the bottom side as this engage will not come through, as there's the engage. Life gets into the backside as the huge knockup with the Fate's Call. KT tries to burst them down, but they fail as 2 kills go to W5D5. The front to back is set up for them. And there you have it. Rascal's on the run. Aiming's on the run. W5D5 not quite able to take him out, but that's 3 kills for W5D5.
Life was in the perfect spot to look for this. Like, that's why I was shouting for. He was covered up by the UI there. The whole engage is on this Jarvan, and W5D5 get caught by it. He had a sweeper. He knew W5D5 didn't know where he was. And it wasn't the miracle engage he had last time. Like, it wasn't even as good as last time. When last time he did it face up, this time he didn't flash. He only got 2, really, with the Fate's Call knockup. But they still...
But the gold does not tell even a tiny portion of this game. As Bertle is going to face check here. No vision, a very nice little gank brush as they somehow snuck around all this. The needles like nearly kill 2 people, and a third one there as well. But that's okay. I mean, W5D5 are still getting a big push down with this Baron buff.
Yeah, they have the Baron buff, and you know, this is really unfortunate because it does give KT the opportunity to put steal this series away. But otherwise, like, look at the gold. W5D5 are about to crest with this Baron buff and the turrets they take down. KT's gold. They do. 100 the lead now at 25 minutes. And this is the 25-minute timer I've talked about so much all game long. This is where you start to really hear as Rascal, right? It can give you a little bit more pressure on inhibitors.
It's a good time to go for that kind of split push because you have teleports available on both of your solo laners.
Win, right? I mean, that's the hope.
Yeah.
And then maybe you see a Rascal layered on top. These are the ways this could work out. Arya's like desperately trying to poke.
You can see how they're trying to get this out as hold that thought. Aiming goes into the back line and down he goes. Bertle just going to sweep him up with the needles, and that's all they needed to do. Once the Kallista's out, you're losing so much of your damage, and that will be KT giving up on the fight. W5D5 pick up the second Drake, the Infernal Drake, as KT, they're trying to get something else pretty tricky going here.
Yeah, I like this play, considering that Birdall just doesn't have any opportunity to escape here, and even with ultimate will not be able to trade anything back. Buys a lot of time. ED for sure.
Yeah.
But he's down.
Time. I think they could take their time, but they are going to go onto this Baron.
This is a little bit greedier than what they were doing before, but they're going to commit either way. Graves does not have teleport, and they know it.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing here. 5v4 as the junglers here, though. Cuz is going to get slowed down, and nothing is going to happen. KT not willing to flip over that one because it is not 5v5 as Cuz still getting locked down. Here's the engage, and Life just gets 100 to 1 on the backside of that. Fate's Call will save. Actually, he will be able to put on some pressure here for the next 30 seconds.
And also, I love that he did this with Cuz, too, because Cuz is in a position to where if somebody came alone, they could actually get a kill and then start to threaten a lot more. This might be enough to pull Damwon Kia away from Drake Cryo.
Bertle's going in on this fight, but as you mentioned, Cuz is here. The needles miss. As the stun and the flash come in, they're trying to get on top of Bertle. He has a Zhonya's, and he's trying to hop away and do the damage, but he cannot. As the Drake is coming up, Domin are left wondering, you know, what do we do? We got to burst this down, but we got to save our base. It looks like Showmaker will be here to stop the push.
KT really looked like a little bit lost as to what to do in this moment. It's crazy.
Arya opted into the Banshee's Veil rather than a QSS of his own.
It's crazy how difficult it's been for them to do the same to Showmaker, who's just with his shield all the time. They will get the soul. KT a little bit too slow to punish.
Yeah.
And
I think they're playing overly safe to potentially even a fault, where it's like, we're just going to get every single objective. As Arya does a great job there, still has that Banshee's Veil available as the TP is coming in. Canyon pretty low. You see Arya over the top once again. The engage from Life as the rest of KT not really getting on in there as the flash comes forward from Showmaker, but he's getting burst down. He's going to have that Zhonya's though, and Duckdom is so safe on the backside the entire time. Perfect positioning. Cuz is trying to get on top of him, but he will survive. As a triple kill here for Duckdom, and Arya will be the last one to go down. Damwon Kia, they will end up with the victory with the Infernal Soul and push down mid.
Their first win in a Game 3 of the season. It took 5, but they will finally close this one out. They had the better composition for the late game. KT's composition had a few great engages early, but they weren't able to hold on to the lead. They did their best. They played around a slow and patient Damwon Kia in the side lanes, but it is Damwon who take the last Baron and take the game here in the end. Great block there on the Fate's Call as well to make sure it couldn't actually blow up Duckdom, couldn't blow up Canyon. Positioning was everything in that last fight. And Damwon